Time now for that morning rush. We start with John Smith.
Well, the next big weather maker is something that we haven't talked about much over the past couple of months, and that is a winter storm that's heading toward the state. We have winter weather advisories for the San Juans of Colorado. As we head into tonight, you'll start to see some of that snow developing across the Colorado San Juans, especially by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. And we'll see some of that snow develop into the northern mountains of New Mexico in and around the Raton Pass area. No winter weather advisories or winter storm warnings in effect for New Mexico, but a few inches of snow not out of the question, especially along those east-facing slopes, before we clear out for Friday, and another storm's on the way for the weekend.
Thanks so much, John. As you get ready to head out the door, we are following the day's top local stories, and we start with Fernanda Lopez, live in the Newsplex. Fernanda.
Breaking overnight, the Senate passed this final version of the GOP's tax reform plan. This morning, the bill will head back to the House, where it's expected to pass again and head to the president's desk. Independent studies find most taxpayers will save between $60 and $51,000 next year, depending on income. But by 2027, 53% of taxpayers will pay more than before. Savings, though, for the very wealthy will continue to rise. Reactions from New Mexico senators coming up in the 5 Facts.
This morning, BCSO finds itself in the crosshairs of a third lawsuit, this in just a month. The lawsuit representing the family of Martin Jim claims a November high-speed car chase turned deputy-involved shooting near Coors in Glen Rio was not justified. BCSO says Deputy Joshua Mora fired 7 shots at that truck because he feared the driver might use the vehicle as a weapon. However, the lawsuit states Mora had no reason to believe Jim committed a crime. On to new news this morning. The man on your TV screen is accused of robbing the Bank of America on Lomas yesterday around 4:30 p.m. Police say he walked right in, gave the teller a note demanding cash. Police say he left without getting any money. He was last seen on a purple bicycle in an alley near that bank. If you know who he is, you're asked to call authorities. New overnight details. Federal investigators now learning more about the Amtrak train crash in Washington state that killed 3 people, left dozens others injured. They say the train was traveling 80 miles per hour in a 30-mile-per-hour zone and that it appears the emergency brake did engage automatically. New this morning, a conductor learning the new route was the one in the locomotive cab with the engineer. Investigators will try to recover video from the cameras to determine what they were doing before entering into that curve. The City of Albuquerque's Board of Ethics is moving forward with an ethics complaint filed against Mayor Tim Keller and former City Council candidate Javier Benavides. The board recently approved this move. The Journal reports the complaint says they failed to report attorney fees on their campaign finance reports. There will now be an evidentiary hearing. Both run publicly financed campaigns. John.
The Metro Threat Index only at a 1 for this morning, and it's mainly for the cold morning that we are facing, but by the afternoon we'll see plenty of sunshine and temperatures a little bit above average. Sarah?
New this morning, a local elementary student's artwork is now on display at the National Hispanic Cultural Center. Over 700 students statewide submitted artwork to the contest designed to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the creation of Pablo Picasso's Guernica. Out of all those students, it was a first grader, Camila Cortez from Puesto del Sol, who won. Camila won $500 for her, $300 for her, and $200 for the school. Her artwork will be displayed at the center now until April. Crystal?
You're looking to stop smoking. A new British study finds smokers can literally run away from addiction. Researchers say starting an exercise program before trying to quit actually reduces the severity of withdrawal symptoms. So maybe take on a new regimen. John.
All right, taking a quick look at traffic where we have no accidents to report, so everything moving smoothly on the roadways. You're just starting to see a little bit of that usual morning rush. Chris?
Okay, listen to this. Facebook is adding new features to help prevent unwanted contact, like friend requests and messages when someone you block sets up a new account. There will also be an option to ignore a messenger conversation without having to block the sender. The social media giant is also rolling out a new facial recognition feature that allows you to see photos of yourself that others may have posted, even if you're not tagged in it. Blake's Lottaburger turning a classic Christmas cookie here in New Mexico into a milkshake. Their Bizcochito shake is the local burger chain's vanilla milkshake with crumbles of Bizcochito cookies provided by Golden Crown Panaderia. It hits restaurants over the weekend. The shakes are only available for a limited time, so if you want some of this, you better act quick. All right, time now for the 5 Facts.
All right, starting off at number 5, happy new details. A woman is reunited with her beloved dog this morning. This after she was stolen right in front of her. Andrea Colbert was walking her Pomeranian Red in the South Valley yesterday when someone in a black car scooped up the dog and drove off. After our story aired, a man called saying that he had the dog and wanted to get it back to the rightful owner. The man says he spotted the dog running loose around a gas station.
Oh, look at that cute little face.
Yeah, happy to be back with Mom.
Yeah. Number 4 now. A warning for you this morning. Scammers reportedly now using UNM Hospital's former nurse advice line to try and take your money. The line was disconnected about a year ago. Hospital staff recently learned scammers bought the number and are now impersonating hospital employees. One person says the scammers promised him a $200 gift card in exchange for credit card information for shipping costs.
At number 3, we are off to a cold start this morning, but we will warm to a little bit above average by the afternoon with mostly sunny skies. A winter storm moves in tonight. That'll deliver a little bit of mountain snow across the northern mountains and especially into the San Juans of Colorado. We will see mainly wind and cooler air for Albuquerque and a bigger cool down heading toward Christmas.
Number 2 now. The intern who claims she was fired by Michelle Lujan Grisham for being transgender is claiming the congresswoman is circulating a fake letter. The letter, supposedly written by Riley Del Rey, is apologizing for her unprofessional behavior in the congresswoman's office. Del Rey says she never wrote that letter and is now filing a new ethics complaint against Lujan Grisham. Also new this morning, the gubernatorial candidate who's seeking an investigation into Lujan Grisham is now facing allegations of sexual misconduct. Candidate Jeff Apodaca says the allegations are false. Number 1 now. Just hours ago, the Senate passed the final version of the GOP's tax reform plan. Republican senators narrowly passed the tax reform bill on a 51-48 vote early this morning. Also this morning, some New Mexico lawmakers are speaking out. New Mexico Senator Tom Udall tweeted that the GOP tax scam will do nothing for working families in New Mexico. Senator Heinrich said Republicans have made clear where their priorities stand. In the meantime, New Mexico's only Republican rep, Steve Pierce, has been vocal pushing to have the House pass the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, saying the tax code will help more Americans succeed.